Welcome to What's on the Wall. A little bit about this. Back in April of 2023, my wife and I closed on our house that we had been renting for some time, and we decided to start remodeling. One of the rooms I wanted to remodel was our very small den slash office to make it more usable. One part of doing that was doing some floating shelves that I knew I wanted to do something with some cube shelving for my solo board gaming. And then it occurred to me to help myself rotate my games through a little bit more and keep them coming. I would do a showcase wall every month and share it. And it became kind of a popular thing monthly on one of the Facebook pages I'm a member of. So I decided to share it on another one. Basically, the premise is that I just theme my wall every month. So this is a little review of the themes I've had so far. Let me share my other screen. So I started with just some of my favorite games in my first month at the time, just to kind of throw it up there. So you see some Wingspan, Cartographers, Dinosaur Island, Warrenright, Rolling Realms, Aberdell, Three Sisters. That was my April one. And then in May, we went on to new to me games. These were all games that were brand new to me that month. All of them really good games. Really enjoyed them all. Then in June, I moved on to a theme that I referred to as Return to Kickstarter. So these were all games that I backed on Kickstarter very early on in December 2020 through early 2021. And they were games I just wanted to play again solo. Um, really enjoy pretty much all of them. Then, sorry, had to check. In July, to coincide with the release of Stonemeyer's newest game, Expeditions, which I had pre ordered, I themed my wall Stonemeyer games. So these were the Stonemeyer games that were in my collection at the time. My collection of Stonemeyer games has grown quite greatly. So you can see Wingspan, Rolling Realms both made a second appearance. Libertalia, 2 months in a row, second appearance on the list. And here was the update once I got Expeditions. And I also happened to be the lucky winner of one of Stonemeyer's monthly giveaways, which happened to be announced. He emailed me on my birthday, and I ended up getting Stonemeyer rolled. So you can see I had a couple new additions to my Stonemeyer collection. So that was still July. In August, my school year started, so I wanted something that would be a little easier to get to the table. So this was my collection of roll and write games. I did not get them all to the table. With the beginning of the school year and beginning of my coaching season, my time in August was very limited, and I was a little burnt out, honestly, on board gaming. But my theme for August of 2023 was my roll and write slash flip and writes. A couple of them were new to me, and a couple of them were some of my favorites. See, Rolling Realms, another time on the wall. Long shot, got another shot on the wall. Three Sisters on the wall again. Then September is easily my busiest month. I am in the middle of my second month of school, and I am also in the middle of my full month of volleyball season. So I went with small games because I knew that my time was going to be very limited and I was going to be really tired and just needed rest. Once again, I did not actually get all of these to the table. I do not believe that Ancient Realm or Mintworks made it to the table that month. Now we're on to October. My time slows down a little bit. Volleyball season ends pretty early. I was getting out of my busy time, so still Time was a little precious. I did end up starting a board game club at school during this month, which really helped me get back to my own gaming. Four of these games, I believe, were new to me during this month: Verdant, Guild of Merchant Explorers, Walking in Burano, and Rolling Heights. Although Walking in Burano may have been played prior to this, I don't remember. And then November. So this was my AEG collection of games. And then my theme wall in November was 3D components. So these are all games that I have 3D components for. Um, you can see I had Wild St. Guardian, Life of the Amazonia, Everdell and Farshore, Tenpenny Parks, and Wingspan. And I did a couple other pictures for that, showcasing just the 3D components for each of them, and then one with the 3D component on the box. And then we get to December, and December was a fun month for me. This was World of Ulos from Thunderworks Games. Role player found its way back onto the wall. Dawn of Ulos was brand new. I actually got a really good deal on Black Friday for that and bought it just for this month's theme. Lockup was new to me, and Goblin Vaults was new to me. Lockup and Goblin Vaults were huge hits. Cartographers already was. Role player already was. Dawn of Ulos was a pretty good game as well. Then we get to the new year, and I decided in the new year, since I've been doing this for a while and it was a new year, that in the new year I would not just focus on my solo games, I would also include some two-player games. So this was, once again, I set a New Year's game solution instead of a New Year's resolution to try and clear off as many games from my shelf of opportunity as possible early in the year. So these were all brand new to me games. Cape May, Scoventir, Tapestry, Lost Ruin of Arnak, Legacy View were all solo. Azul Queen's Garden was with my wife. And actually, this was not an updated picture, as we also ended up getting Food Fighters from KTBG, and that it was on the wall as a new to us game. Another really fun month. So that is a review of the first 10 months of my What's on the Wall, my showcase wall. I plan on bringing this to a monthly series, and we'll see what kind of production I can do on it, but we'll see. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have not seen my showcase wall before, this is just the review of what has been on there so far, and look for February's theme.